Africa must be free.
Walk with Traoré.
Africa must unite.
Walk with Traoré.
Africa must unite.
This is for your freedom, comrade. Hands up, Africa.
Africa must be free.
Hands up, Africa.
Africa must be free.
Walk with Traoré.
Africa must unite.
Walk with Traoré.
Africa must unite.
Hands up, Africa.
Africa must be free.
Hands up, Africa.
Africa must be free.
Walk with Traoré.
Africa must unite.
Walk with Traoré.
Africa must unite.
Hands up, Africa.
Africa must be free.
Hands up, Africa.
Africa must be free.
Walk with Traoré.
Africa.
Let's do this. You know, today is an African Union Day, and people all over Africa are celebrating this day. And in Ghana, some African countries or some African nationals are actually organizing a solidarity walk in honor of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. But before that, let me read this to you. This news was posted on X by Sika Official, and it reads: supporters of Captain Ibrahim Traoré organized a solidarity walk in honor of African Union Day to express their unwavering support for the Burkinabe leader. During the event, they voiced their backing for Captain Traoré and issued a stern warning to African leaders who, in their view, continue to serve the interests of former colonial powers. They further cautioned that any harm that befalls Captain Traoré would provoke a strong response, declaring that the world would have to deal with them. So this is what they said. And Charlie, you see, Africans, we are wise up now. It left with the OGs. You see, some African leaders, they all need to understand that we are moving from this colonial era. Now, Africans, we are thinking or we are reasoning with the sensible African leaders that we have, like Captain Ibrahim Traoré. So the OGs who are still being a puppet to the Western leaders needs to understand that African continent is not for them, it's rather for the people of Africa. They will be using our resources to enrich themselves. But here is the case: if an African wakes up and stands for Africa, there they will also be run after the person to kill the person, or let me say to eliminate the person from this planet, of which now Africans, we are not in support of that. Because this same thing happened to Muammar al-Gaddafi, the former, let me say, the then leader of Libya, which Libya was one of the best African countries that we were having on this continent. If the Westerns want to do something evil on African continent, it's the same black people that they will use to do their evil plots or to execute their evil plots. This thing happens to Muammar al-Gaddafi, where Obama sanctioned for the killing of Muammar al-Gaddafi. Later on, he came back to say that, yes, the saddest thing or the painful thing that he regrets was sanctioning the death of Muammar al-Gaddafi, and nothing was done to Barack Obama, who claims to be our own. And now it's on Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Now you all remember some few months back, General Michael Langley came on national television and said something of which he said that Captain Ibrahim Traoré is using the natural resources that God has blessed the people of Burkina Faso to use it to develop their nation, to enrich himself. Meanwhile, America and France, you are not from this continent, but you people were digging out or using the natural resources that God has blessed Burkina Faso to also send to your country. Why do you have problem with someone who was born and bred in Burkina Faso or someone who is a Burkinabe to use the natural resources to enrich himself? Here is the case. That is not what Captain Ibrahim Traoré was doing. He's actually opening factories, thinking and caring for his people. America and France have been there claiming to be the superpowers, but you don't have anything better for Burkina Faso and entire Africa as a whole. Always you will come to Africa with your US aid or whatever, which costs less than what you people take from us. But because our leaders, some of our leaders are dumb that they cannot even speak or stand for the people of Africa, you always be stepping on us. And this young man stood to power and said, no, I'm here for my people. Now you have problem with that. Now, with few months or few years that Captain Ibrahim Traoré came to power, he has been able to establish gold refinery for the people of Burkina Faso, opening tomato factories, and now cashew nut factories, a whole lot. This same man that you people are claiming that he's using the gold and the other natural resources to enrich himself, the people really loves him. Now, watch this video.
This letter is not official. It is not stamped with the mark of the state. It is written in urgency, in truth, and in love. It is secret not because it must be hidden, but because too few are ready to hear it. But you must hear it before it is too late. I write to awaken you because what you do not know is being used against you. Because what you do not question is enslaving you. Because if you do not rise now, you may have no ground left to stand on tomorrow. Africa is not poor. Africa is not weak. Africa is not broken. It is being broken deliberately, methodically, and with our own hands. Yes, I said it, with our own hands. We have let ourselves be sedated by imported dreams. We have mistaken convenience for freedom. We have confused foreign applause with success. And now the very soul of our continent is being auctioned to the youth of Africa, those in Lagos traffic in the Nairobi slums, in the fields of Bamako, in the universities of Accra, in the nightclubs of Joburg, in the refugee camps of Tripoli, in the mining pits of Katanga, in the cafes of Kigali, and under the neon lights of Paris and Rome. I say this WAKU pit, or be erased. Number one, the theft of your future. My brothers and sisters all, my sons and daughters in the spirit of Africa, let us begin with the truth that should pierce the conscience of every young African who still dares to dream. Your future is being stolen piece by piece, deal by deal, lie by lie. Not by chance, not by accident, not by natural disaster, but by men in suits and uniforms, by policies dressed as progress, by deals signed in silence, by the kind of leadership that confuses servitude for strategy. And yes, by your own silence and surrender. You were told that independence was given to your fathers. But I ask you, if we are free, then why do our currencies still bow before the euro? Why do our resources feed foreign stock markets while our people feed on hope and prayer? Why do the brightest minds in Accra and Addis Ababa build roads in Dubai, launch tech startups in Berlin, and create art for galleries in New York, while back home the lights flicker, the taps run dry, and the schools are crumbling? You were promised opportunity, but what you got was illusion. You were promised democracy, but you inherited democracies that protect the rich, prosecute the truth tellers, and sell elections like merchandise. You were promised globalization, but it came wrapped in poverty, dependency, and cultural erasure. You were told you would be the leaders of tomorrow, but that tomorrow never came. It is always tomorrow, and they are hoping you will grow too tired to keep asking when. My dear African youth, I must speak to you plainly. You are being groomed for obedience, not leadership. You are being shaped to serve, not to shape. You are being distracted by the noise of social media, while your destiny is being sold in silence. The oil beneath your soil has paid for the comfort of men who will never know your name. The lithium under your hills has powered smartphones in Tokyo and Teslas in California. But your schools still teach under trees and your hospitals still run without electricity. How long will we call this misfortune instead of what it truly is, a system? A system designed to keep you focused on football matches and fashion trends while your economy is auctioned off to foreign powers. A system that makes you chase visas and celebrity lifestyles while your ancestral lands are bought by billionaires. A system that whispers Africa will rise but never tells you who is lifting it and for whose benefit. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. When a 5-year-old African man sells his vote for a bag of rice,
Captain Ibrahim c'est le peuple là.
Ta voix t'a trahi.
Get out of the country! I said get out of Ghana! Get out of Africa!
Quick.
We have come to stay. We are not going back. And every one of you here, take it to your house. Let's revolt against leaders who are puppets now. Leaders who have made Africa, an extortion to the Western world. This must not happen again. Ibrahim Traoré, if anything should happen to him, the entire world will have to deal with us, the youth.
Hands up, Africa!
Africa must be free.
Hands up, Africa!
Africa must be free. So we are here today as an new day, not for joke. We are here to send a message to the entire world that we are ready for them. An eye for an eye, a boot for boot. You kill one, we kill 10,000. You kill one, we kill 1,000. And no government of Africa can stop us. Because this is for the revolution of the people. We are not going back. What belongs to Africa must belong to us. Years ago, I asked my wife whether it's possible for the whites to come and be, house girl and house boy, factory workers in Africa. She looked at me and she laughed. And I told her, it is possible. From Abi Buboba. From Abi Buboba. And from Anabetu. And we must not let go. We must make sure that from Anabo in the entire of Africa.
So the video you watch is the videos that the people, or let me say, some African nationals organized in Accra or Ghana in solidarity to Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Now, not just that, Captain Ibrahim Traoré on the streets of Burkina Faso, just look at the support, how people, or let me say, how Burkinabés showing their love or showing their love and support to Captain Ibrahim Traoré, that whatever he is doing, they love it and they love him. They support everything that he's doing. A nation that couldn't even boast of 4,000 kilometer third. Oh, Charlie, Africa, what's wrong with us? This man is now doing everything for them, and yet you have problem with that. Or because you think you can use your money to influence the youth nowadays to go against him. No. Now, nothing of that sort can be done because we are not in slavery anymore. You own yourself, we own ourselves. Now watch what happened on the streets of Burkina Faso, how people are showing massive love, showing support to Captain Ibrahim Traoré. I wish I'm a Burkinabe. Hey!
Tonnerre d'applaudissements pour accueillir le président du Faso. Ces travailleurs de la société nouvelle en entrance SA témoignent ainsi leur reconnaissance au capitaine Traoré pour avoir sauvé leur emploi. Depuis juillet 2024, cette société de transformation d'anacarde avait cessé ses activités à cause des difficultés financières, ce qui a poussé des milliers d'employés au chômage technique. Aujourd'hui, grâce à la vision du développement industriel impulsée par le chef de l'État, les machines tournent à nouveau à plein régime.
Excellence, Monsieur le Président, vous avez consenti et mis en œuvre des actions fortes et concrètes qui font de la SN Anatrans une usine à capitaux burkinabé, de droit burkinabé au service du Burkina Faso. Dirigée par de jeunes burkinabés expérimentés et visionnaires pour un Burkina prospère, fier et libre. L'État du Burkina Faso, à travers le Fonds burkinabé de développement économique et social, est actionnaire du nouvel Anatrans à hauteur de 20%.
Avec le retour de SN Anatrans SA dans l'écosystème industriel de Bobo-Dioulasso, ce sont plus de 1300 emplois garantis, dont 90 détenus par des femmes. Dans la chaîne de production, ce sont aussi un peu plus de 5000 producteurs qui ont de nouveau accès à un marché privilégié pour leurs noix bio et bio-équitables. Le président du Faso encourage les travailleurs de l'usine et réaffirme son engagement pour la promotion d'une industrie de transformation et de valorisation des ressources naturelles dans la perspective d'une souveraineté économique du Burkina Faso.
Je suis heureux de vous voir ainsi. Vous travaillez ici depuis des années. Avec nos décisions politiques, les bailleurs de votre entreprise se sont retirés. Ils sont repartis chez eux. Cela dure depuis 1 an. Quand je l'ai appris grâce à Dieu, j'ai instruit les conseillers et les ministres de tout faire pour relancer l'usine. Aujourd'hui, il n'y a pas mieux que vous et la jeunesse pour témoigner de la dynamique de souveraineté en marche. Vous êtes désormais mieux placés pour expliquer cette souveraineté. Ses partenaires travaillent avec vous, mais ils sont repartis. Aujourd'hui, l'usine fonctionne pleinement sous contrôle burkinabé avec une relance assurée à 100% par ressources nationales.
Révigorés par cette visite du capitaine Ibrahim Traoré, les employés de la SN Trans SA prennent l'engagement de jouer leur partition dans le processus de développement économique et social du Burkina Faso.
Africa must be free. Hands up, Africa. Africa must be free. Walk with Traoré. Africa must unite. Walk with Traoré. Africa must unite. Hands up, Africa. Africa must be free. Hands up, Africa. Africa must be free. Walk with Traoré. Africa must unite. Walk with Traoré. Africa must unite. Hands up, Africa. Africa must be free. Hands up, Africa. Africa must be free. Walk with Traoré. Africa must unite. We are walking with Traoré. Africa must unite. Africa must unite. Africa must be free. Africa must be free. Africa must unite. Africa must unite. Africa must be free. Africa must be free. Africa must unite. Africa must unite. Hands up, Africa! Africa must be free. Hands up, Africa!
You see, so these are what some of the things happening in Burkina Faso. Somebody that you people wants to pollute the minds of his people, that he is using your money to enrich himself. So go against him. Now look at the massive support that these people are showing this young man. I wish it's time for Africa to stand up and unite as one continent. This is one thing that I think you people are afraid, because if Africa comes together to form one state, it will be a disaster for you people, because you can never compete. That is why the selfishness and the greedy bastards call themselves leaders on this continent. Some of them always want to succumb to you people to get whatever they can use to enrich themselves and their families without thinking about the continent or the nations that they represent. Captain Ibrahim Traoré is not a fool and will never bow to you people. As long as African young or African youths, we rally behind this man will forever go far and Africa will become great. Now let's watch some of the factories that Captain Ibrahim Traoré, since he came to power, he has opened to the people of Burkina Faso. The gold refinery, the tomato factory, the cashew nut factory. You see, the cashew nut, this one, I'll come in here. You see, Ghana, we have cashew plantation that I don't know what our leaders are doing about this thing. You see, the Indians will come and buy it and send it to their nation. And right now, I've noticed, or what I've realized is that now they are buying the nursery from Ghana to India. So very soon, these people will not come down here to buy the beans. They are rather going to plant everything in their country. So what we as a nation, what are we doing? It's high time we also have to set up factories that can also process cashew. We have everything in this continent. but we can't make good use of it. And these so-called people that they claim that they are always helping Africa are benefiting from us. From lithium, cocoa, timber, gold, manganese, bauxite, copper, name them. Oil, a whole lot. But yes, so you see yourself as superpowers. Whereby Somalia and some African countries are starving. You can't even go there to help them. But the moment you see someone standing for his or her country, then you go after the person. All because of your selfish gains. Africa, let's unite. Because if we come together, there's no way these people can stand the might of Africa. So today happens to be an AU Day. This is the little thing happening in Burkina Faso and some parts of Africa. We always stand by Captain Ibrahim Traoré for the good works that he's doing, and nothing will let that man stop, or nothing can stop that man. Let me put it that way. Africa, together we stand, divided we fall. Let's stand together and stand against the might of so-called superpowers in this world. My name is Fred, and this is Fred Studios. Please don't forget to share this video for it to reach Captain Ibrahim Traoré and the Burkinabés out there, especially the Burkinabés in Ghana as well. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and X. Peace.